one of the most horrifying sights yet was a place known as Herxheim. This archaeological site sits in the southwest of Germany, and is frankly a place you wonder if it would be best if it was never discovered, as it contains the remains of a pretty grisly massacre even by prehistoric standards, and is actually the largest ancient massacre site we know of, with there being at least 1,000 slain individuals that have been chucked into a series of pits that surrounded a then large settlement. And based on a few of the more intact bodies found, it's been suggested that the dead have been offed by not one, but by a variety of different weapons, but with stone axes in particular being quite prevalent, causing smashed skulls, broken limbs, and just in general, a whole lot of trauma. And let's just say, absolutely no mercy was shown to the victims, as men, women, children, and even newborns were amongst the dead. And so this, along with the presence of the settlement, led to the horrifying notion that Herxheim wasn't some aftermath of a battlefield or just a raid on a village, but rather the center of a murderous cult, which rounded up captives from across great distances before then taking them here to be quote-unquote silenced, or perhaps sacrificed. And that alone should be enough to show the dark side of humanity. But the true nightmare involves what happened to these people after death, as the vast majority of skeletons were in abysmal states, being in pieces, charred, shattered, or cleaved, a sign that the killers had meticulously butchered, dismembered, and in some cases, freaking spit roasted these poor people. And all this might have been done for a feast, as across the bones, researchers found numerous signs of biting and gnawing, reflecting cannibalism on a scale never seen before. And after eating the flesh off the heads and extracting the brain contents for a good source of daily fat, this cult would then take the vaults of the skull and transform them into essentially skull cups, from which they would then drink, leading to another very pleasant idea that the victims were feasted upon while their killers drank from their literal skulls. Quite a horrifying thought, being eaten while someone uses your skull to quench their thirst.